I know I said that I was going to go live on Thursday, but Thursday didn't eventuate because it was a little bit hectic on Thursday. So I decided to jump on today, and I was, fingers crossed, I was hoping that I was going to have some of the brand new brand new catalog, holiday catalog products available. But as it turns out, I didn't have the brand new products. They didn't arrive. So they will be arriving on Monday. So I will have a bit of a crafty session with you on Monday. But what I wanted to do today was actually just jump on and have a bit of a crafting session with you. And I wanted to, I don't know whether people celebrate Christmas in July. I know that we all say, wow, we should have Christmas halfway through the year. So what I wanted to show you was some of the gorgeous products that we have in our annual catalogue already so that you can actually purchase this month. So I decided that I would craft with a bundle called the Tidings and Trimmings bundle. And I'm just going to have a play around. I've got the bundle out. I don't actually really know what I'm going to do with it just yet. Let me see. I'm going to see where the page is. 89. We may just case something out of the catalogue. Why not? All I wanted to do was jump on and have a bit of crafty fun. So hello, I can see we have Christine, Margaret, Jeanette, Betty, Mari, and Kathy. Hello and welcome. So what I wanted to do was probably jump on. Oh, bear with me. I need to see if I can find the paper that goes with it, which I'm sure I have it. That's it there. Correct. Tidings of Christmas. Okay, so I do have the paper. So hello and welcome. So when you jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, and please feel free to share back onto your social media sites. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Lovely meeting you, Amanda, at the Gold Coast. It was awesome to put a name, a face to the name. Sorry, a name to the face, I was going to say. Other way around, a face to the name. Which is fantastic. I love when I get to meet people. And hey, Kylie, how you going? It is great weather for crafting. So it's miserable. It's wet and miserable and cold at the moment. It's drizzling rain outside. So I thought it would be a wonderful afternoon for some crafting. So let's pop the camera down and let's actually get to where we are going. Okay, so I've got the Tidings and Trimmings stamp set. It's got a set of dies. This is brand new. I haven't inked it up yet, so I thought I would have a bit of a play with it and see what it's like. I'm actually in a card swap group. I run a card swap group on Facebook, and I decided that I was going to swap this month. So for anyone that's in my card swap group, yes, I am actually going to swap for a change. You got called into work, Fran. All right, so this is the Christmas Trimmings dies. So can you see these? How gorgeous are those beautiful, intricate dies? So I thought I would, I don't know, have a bit of a play and let's see. So there's quite a few projects here in our catalogue. So I'm going to do one of the first ones here. So Evening Evergreen is a brand new, one of our new in colors, and I think it's a great color. It's probably a bit hard to see here on my camera because the light's probably not that well, but it's a beautiful, nice, maybe if I hold it in underneath that light there, it's a beautiful, nice, really dark, rich green. So I'm going to do one of the first cards with that, and I need another extra piece because I'm going to do some die cutting. All right. And this is a super cute, easy card to make. All right. So we're going to use that as our card base. So Evening Evergreen, the brand new in color. So I'm just going to fold that in half. And I do apologize. I haven't been doing any of my emails out recently. I've just been so busy with trying to be at craft shows and you name it. and I'm still midstream in the middle of my retreats. I've got one more retreat this weekend. Once I'm finished my retreat this weekend, I will be back into being organized again. All right, so I'm going to grab a piece of this designer series paper. So in case you haven't seen this, this one is called the Tidings of Christmas. So it's got some beautiful colors in here. So it's double-sided paper. So you can see here. Now it says the colors on this are, let me see, cherry cobbler, evening evergreen, misty moonlight, Sahara sand, soft succulent, and whisper white. So it's a great color scheme and really nice colors for Christmas, I think. So I thought I'd do some Christmas in July card making. Okay, so we've got Sahara sand there on one side, and we've got the evening evergreen and white and cherry cobbler on that side. We've got cherry cobbler this side. Oh, cute stripes. Okay, and sometimes paper like this we can use for more than one purpose. Like that stripy one there we could use on masculine cards quite easily. All right, so we've got this one here, which is evening evergreen, soft succulent, and cherry cobbler color there on a whisper white background. And we've got this gorgeous color on the back. I'm thinking that could be, I don't know whether that's the sheet of designer series paper I need. So we've got this one here, which is super cute, and the red stripes on the back. And then we've got some Sahara sand again. Yeah, that is the sheet that I need. So I want that one there because we're going to use that side of it. All right. All right. So this card looks super, super easy. So we're going to take some of the dies and we're going to die cut this cute little die here. And I think I'm going to do the leaves as well. So this one here. All right. So now, the Mini Cut and Emboss is an awesome machine for doing these cute little intricate die pieces that you don't want to get like a big machine out. I'm going to grab my paper trimmer so I can cut a little bit of that off. So my little itty bitty paper trimmer. All right, so I might just cut that much off to use. All right, so let's bring in our little Mini Cut and Emboss, which is super, super cute. Hey, Elfie, how you going? Hello, Joe. Are you before you head off to bed? Hey, Lynn, how you going? Thanks for joining. All right, so I'm going to use my number one base pad. I'm going to use one of our twos and pop my cardstock on and pop those on. Okay, so I'm just going to run those two through. I'm going to run them through a couple of times because I want more than, yeah. Okay, I want a couple of die cuts to go on there. So you can see there how easily that cut through using the little Mini Cut and Emboss. And the Mini Cut and Emboss is really, really, it's a great buy. It's $104 here in Australia, and it comes with all the cutting pads, everything that you need to be able to get started with it straight away. So it works out about $109 with postage when you purchase it with postage. So it's a pretty awesome bargain to be able to cut the dies that you need. The only issue is, yes, you are limited with what you can cut with the width of what we have. But for these tiny, tiny little bits, fantastic for not having to get out. Hey, Linda, how you going? Fantastic to not actually have to physically get out a big machine to cut them out. Hey, Mary from Vancouver, how are you? I was just watching my friend Ange McKay from over in Canada, and she was saying that there's been some horrible weather over there and there's been some bad fires and things. So it's really, really horrible when you hear stories of people having bad things like that happen. especially in this time of everything that the world has been so uncertain with health issues. Having bad weather and fires on top of it is really not good. Even like poor Victorians, we had lockdown for COVID and then ended up with floods in Victoria, so that's not much fun either. All right, so I've cut a few of them out. I just wanted to run them through a few times and cut a few out. I've got a little bit of cardstock free there. I may be able to get, I think I can, another one of those there. I may as well use up the cardstock that I have. But you can see how cute this little machine is. Hey, Jill, how you going? You can see how cute this little machine is. It's morning for you over there, Jill. It's afternoon for us here. Jill's in Western Australia, so Western Australia are a few hours behind us. All right. And I just wonder whether I can get another one in there. Am I being ambitious to get another one in there? I may be able to. I think I probably could. Let's try that. You never know. My plan is with these, I'll just pop them into the case, and then anytime that I need any of these, hey, Jordan, how are you? It's not morning for you, Jordan. You're here in New South Wales. Jordan's telling a few fibs there. All right. It happens to be 1:17 in the afternoon. Okay. And will I be able to get one more? No, that's being, I was going to say, is that being too ambitious there too? But maybe not. We could probably get one more out of that. Look at that. If it doesn't move on me, let's run that through. Middle of the night here, just watching, thinking you can use negative card as a stencil. Yes. Just got my mini emboss. Not used it yet. Well, Jackie, you need to get it out and use it. Yes, you could use it as a stencil. So that's what Jackie's saying, that you would be able to maybe use that as a stencil, which is a great idea. Jordan's giving me Stampin' with DonnaG, fire again. He was telling me about it when he got home the other night, saying, I thought you would have said that. So there you go, Jordan. I said it. Stampin' with DonnaG, fire. All right, so we've got those cut out. Now, I'm going to grab my Evening Evergreen ink. I'm going to pop those back in there so I don't lose the dies. There. Okay, so Evening Evergreen ink, which is that one there. And you can see here we still have those little stamps. So we've got the cute, like we've cut out with our die cut, we've actually got it as a stamp as well. So I'm actually going to use the stamp as well on the card base. So we'll grab that and that one. All right, I'll just pop them onto a block. That there. Who that's watching, who celebrates Christmas in July? Type into the comments and let me know if you celebrate Christmas in July at all. I haven't been one for celebrating Christmas in July, but it could be something we could do. All right. I'm just going to grab my paper trimmer. Sorry, I'm making a bit of a racket there. All right, so my card base is 5 3/4 wide. So I'm actually going to cut this at 5 3/4 wide. Okay, and then I'm going to cut a strip. I'm thinking 2.5 inches. Do I want to do 2.5? Yeah, I think 2.5, because that's actually going to go across here like that. Yep, 2.5 looks good. All right, so we've got that. Now, as I said, I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen. I'm going to ink up these cute little pieces of greenery. And I'm just going to stamp randomly in behind where I'm actually going to glue this designer series paper on. So I'm just going to randomly stamp a couple of greenery pieces. Just like that. So you can see they're going to poke out a little bit from behind where I am. I actually can stamp them a little bit higher up. So let's go one up there and maybe one there and one down here. Okay, that one there I misstamped. I'm wondering whether I can line that up close and be able to stamp it over the top. Not bad. Okay, so you can see that's just going to peek out a little bit of greenery. It's probably a little bit hard to see there, but it's going to poke out a little bit of greenery. But then we're going to pop in these die cuts in there as well. So that's actually going to add a little bit of texture to our card, but having that gorgeous bit of stamped background. So you can see there, how cute is that going to look? All right, so we'll pop that in there. I also have the other one here that I think we could even probably pop some of these leaves around as well. So I could actually probably pop that there. I could probably pop a few down through the bottom here. There, and maybe one over in this corner here. Like that. Okay, and I do think I could pop one up in there. Like that. All right. Hey, Ruth, how you going? Nice to see you. All right. Hey, Lisa, glad to catch me live. Yep. All right, so we've got that. So now we need a piece of Whisper White. And I think I have a piece here that I can maybe cut down. Is that? Oh, no, it's not long enough. We'll cut this one down. Okay, this one should do it. So I did that piece. I might actually use exactly like Jackie, I think it was. I might actually use, okay, so that was 2 3/4. I'm going to do this one at, I'm thinking 2 1/4. Let me see how that looks. 2 1/4 by 5 3/4. There. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I want to line this up on here. Like so. No, it needs to go down a lot smaller than that. Okay, let's go. I think I'm going to go 1 3/4. 1 3/4, like that. Okay. Yep, that's better. 1 3/4. So just like that. We're going to grab our cherry cobbler, which I haven't had cherry cobbler color out for a long time. It's a great family traditional color for Christmas crafting. So we're going to use a cherry cobbler with the sentiment that says here, it's the most wonderful time of the year. So we'll pop that onto a block. Now, because this is a brand new photopolymer stamp that hasn't been used and we're stamping on white, I think it's best that I use a scrap piece of paper and do my, what we call the smooshing technique. Don't you love my words? Hey, Carol, how are you going? Yes, it is great for you to be able to catch me live. And it was awesome meeting you, Carol, in person up at the Gold Coast as well. All right, so because it's brand new, I'm just going to take it, ink it up, rub it like that. And that actually takes the coating off. If there's been a coating from where it's been manufactured, it takes the coating off and allows it to ink up really, really well and give you a really nice, good stamped image. So we're actually going to ink that up, and we're going to stamp that over to the left-hand side of our label. So like that. And we have a perfectly stamped label. Okay, so we've got these gorgeous stockings as well that we can do. And there's two different types of stockings here. So I'll mount both of those up and we'll stamp them in our evening evergreen. Now, these are definitely traditional Christmas colours. You could do this in all different colours if you like. You don't have to stick to that traditional colouring. You could do it in all different colours and have some non-traditional coloured stamping as well. I'm just going with what's in the book. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to ink them up. I've got a scrap piece of white here, so we'll move that aside. I'm going to ink them up in evening evergreen. Yeah, exactly, Ruth. Ruth's saying it's raining here and I wish I was at home crafting, lol. I know. Hey, Angie, how you going? Doreen, are you on here as well? You are. Hey, Angie, how you going? Hey, Doreen. All right. Quite a few of my Wild Heart crafters on here this afternoon. So I'm just going to ink that up, stamp it down. Okay, this one here, I'm going to ink up. I'm going to smoosh this one because this one's a more solid one. We've got to make sure we get it inked up. I didn't smoosh the other one, but it was actually lucky. It stamped quite well. So we're going to ink this one up and stamp this one down. Oh, they are beautiful, intricate stockings. Look at that. All right. So then we're going to use the die and we're going to cut them out because we don't want a fussy cut. You just had morning tea with a couple of friends, Angie. Sounds great. Jill says that she will be glad to get home. She's been missing her crafting. Yeah, I get a bit that way too. I get a bit stir crazy when I haven't been able to craft for a while. All right, so we're going to bring in our little mini cut and emboss again. I'm going to close out that ink pad so I don't get that all over me. All right, let's cut out these Christmas stockings. So we have that. And so the beauty of this, it's got the matching die, so we're able to cut out our stockings without having to fussy cut, which is great. Once again, the mini cut and emboss comes in handy for these little... It has been, Doreen, a long time since you've caught me live, I know. Well, I very rarely go live through the week in the daytime, but I had a bit of a quieter afternoon. I do have things that I should be doing. I should be getting myself ready for my craft retreat on the weekend, but you know what? I wanted to craft a bit too. Hi, Jen. How you going? Way better live than watching replays. Of course it is, ladies, because you have to have time to chat with me. It's a little bit boring not chatting with me watching the replay, but the replays are always there because I know that some people are always busy and have a hard time being able to catch the live videos. All right, so then it's got a cute bow here in cherry cobbler, so we'll mount that one up. And we'll ink that up. We'll also use my scrap paper so that I get a really nice stamped image. I'm going to smoosh that. You like my layout. I'm just casing out of the catalogue, Kathleen, so I'm not really doing anything flash. Okay, so we have that. Now, in the catalogue, they've got it coloured in. Do I want to colour it in? Type into the comments. Do you think I should colour it in? Let me clean up these stamps. I'll wait and I'll see. It has been, Jen, a long time no see. I know. Are you still with Stampin' Up, Jen? Okay. Or not so much? Is that yes? Or is it just yes, it's been a long time no see? Still with Stampin' Up? You never know, you should smoosh the stamps. It's a great tip. It just gets that yeah, I didn't think you were, Jen. It just gets that funny coating that sometimes from manufacturing. You need to join my team, Jen. That's all I can say. You need to come and join me. Join us Wild Heart Crafters because we're an awesome team. There's a bit of a special coming up during celebration. You never know. Colouring in looks good. Okay, so Carol's telling me yes to colour in. Anyone else tell me to colour in? What do you think? We need to colour that in? So you know what? Will I use the cherry cobbler blends? Here I will. Let me see. Where's my cherry cobbler? There they are. Okay. So we've got dark cherry cobbler. So I might do... Hey, Jenny. You just tuned in. Glad you didn't miss my live. Cards are just great. And yes, colour the bow. Okay, I will. All right. So I'm going to take the dark. I'm going to do dark in there and dark in there. I'm just going to do a little bit of dark coming out from the center of that bow. And then I'm going to color with the light. So that way it has a little bit of shading happening. Now with your blends, making sure that when you actually shade with your blends that you go over where the dark and the light meet. The more you go over it, the more it will blend in. And give you that really nice variegation in color, but not a definite look of where that color changes. So it just gives a little bit of depth in that center part of the bow. And then some Wink of Stella. Really? Okay. Let me see if I have some Wink of Stella here. I don't know whether I have any Wink of Stella that works. I really need to open a new one. We'll see. Oh, yes, that one worked. It's got the tiniest little minute bit of Wink of Stella left in there, but we'll use Wink of Stella. And that was because Elfie told me to throw some Wink of Stella on it. Okay, so I'm thinking I want Wink of Stella on these as well. So let's pop some Wink of Stella on the top of the stocking because the stocking's always got to look a little bit glittery, doesn't it? Seen that wink seems to be wanting to work. So we have that one with a bit of glitter. Now I'm going to make sure I've got nothing on there, and I'm going to pop some Wink of Stella just on this one as well. Now remember, your Wink of Stella will move your color a little bit. So remember when you're doing the white here that it will shift that green around a little bit, the evening evergreen. But there we go. We've got some Wink of Stella on our stockings and some Wink of Stella on our bow. Can we buy refills for Wink of Stella? Susan, what you need to do is buy some rubbing alcohol. And what you do is you unscrew this. You take that little black plug out. Are you ready? Take that little black plug out, fill it up with some alcohol, and put the black plug back in, and you will get some more use out of your Wink of Stella. You can also add color into your Wink of Stella as well. So if you wanted to refill it with alcohol and maybe add a little tiny drop of your color refills, you can change your Wink of Stella to any color you want. Okay, so never ever throw out your old Wink of Stella. I have a few of them here. I keep every Wink of Stella that I have, and I make sure that, so you can actually refill it and get a little bit further out of your Wink of Stella. So you've learned something there today. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that. Now we have a die that's going to cut that out too, I think. Yes, we do. Okay, so let's bring in the little mini cut and emboss again, and we'll cut that one out. So Lisa, you'll see, if Lisa's still on here, you'll see that I signed up for the swaps. So I thought, you know what, I might make some cards for the swaps. So I thought I'll do a live video while I'm making some cards for the swap. Just for something to do. Someone needs to, though, tell me that I need to stop and I need to go and get sorted for the retreat. I'll be running around like a madman tomorrow going, oh my God, I'm not sorted. And it'll be because I've been too busy crafting and playing here instead of doing the job that I'm supposed to be doing. But anyway, you wouldn't be getting this fun crafty time if I didn't do it. Okay, so we have this awesome ribbon as well, which is called Chevron Weave Ribbon, and it's in our Evening Evergreen. So we're going to use that as a bit of an embellishment as well. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to glue that down with my Tombow. Hey, Denny, how you going? Did Jordan tell you I was on? You're both looking at me doing my crafting. Welcome. Are you spending time watching your mother crafting here? So everybody say hello to Denny Lee and say hello to Jordan. So Denny Lee is my youngest daughter and Jordan is her boyfriend. And they're on here having a fun time saying hello to me. Hey, Cindy, you got here a few minutes ago, watching from Arizona, USA. Hello and welcome. All right, so we've glued that on. And then what I'm actually going to do is with this ribbon, I'm going to hide the workings of the ribbon in behind this designer series paper. So we're going to run a little bit of ribbon along the bottom here. So I'm going to use my Seal Plus on the back of that. Look at that gorgeous paper on the other side as well. Cindy saying Jenny Lynn. Her name is Denny Lee. So her name, it's DENNILEE. We hyphen LEE. She has spent her whole entire life spelling her name out to people. So there you go. Cindy saying hello to you, Denny. Gives it away when she says, Mum, hello. Okay. Lisa's saying, I was just thinking that card would be good idea to make for the swap. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to change this up a little bit from the catalogue because this is just Casey from the catalogue. I'm going to use some of the soft succulent. Oh, I might just use a piece out of my drawer. So I'm just going to grab some of the soft succulent and I'm going to run a layer in behind because I feel like designer series paper is too flimsy. So just going to grab my cutting tool again. Lynn saying, hello, Denny and Jordan. I think they're in their lunchtime. They might be having lunch together. Okay, 2.5. So I'm actually going to do that at 2 3/4. Like that. By 5.5. No, 5 3/4. That's correct. It will just fit. Okay. So I'm going to line that up underneath that one there. Okay. So I'm just going to grab some liquid glue. And I so need a new cutting blade in that paper trimmer. It just gave me furry bits all on my cardstock. But that's okay. I'll fix that too. That'll be another tip that I'll teach you as well. Okay. So let's just move that around a bit. All right. So can you see those furry bits on there? All we need to do is take like an emery board or a fingernail file and just run our fingernail file along there. And you can see that just takes those furriness off. Gone. It depends, I think, Jen, as far as what you do with scrapbooking too. I mean, everybody scrapbooks differently. I incorporate a lot of stamping and die cuts when I do scrapbooking and create things that way. So it's really personal preference in how you create your scrapbooking. Right, I'm going to pop that up onto dimensionals, and I'm going to, with the dimensionals, pop them in a little bit from the outside of that so that I can then tuck in all my little embellishments. So I'm going to pop them in probably about a quarter of an inch or half an inch or so in from the edge. It's going to keep it all popped up, but it's going to allow me to be able to pop my foliage and things in behind. Okay. All right, and I think I might just pop. That's Dimensional City, isn't it? Do you think that's ODing on the dimensionals? I don't want it to sag. There's nothing worse than some glimmer vellum. Yeah, I could have done glimmer vellum. You're too slow at telling me that, Lynn. I should have done that before I did the cardstock. I could have done the glimmer vellum in behind. Yeah, exactly. So so Angie's saying that she uses offcuts from making her cards and uses them on her scrapbook layouts as well. I think it's all in, yeah, just the way you go into the design process. All right. So I'm actually going to line that up on there like that. And then we're going to be able to pop our little pieces in underneath because we've got those dimensionals in further. So now I'm just going to arrange these, and they're just going to pop out. You don't really need to have them sitting out too much. But you can see just by doing that, it creates a little bit of texture in behind. And that tone on tone color is really nice. It's not too striking. So you can see it's not too striking and overpowering, which is good. All right. So I'm just going to pop some glue on the ends of those and we'll pop them in. Now, my suggestion would be to use liquid glue on the ends of these, because if you start trying to use glue dots to pop them in, you're going to have a hard time trying to get them to go in underneath, because your glue dots will end up sticking and you'll have a hard time trying to poke them in underneath. So liquid glue is a great idea for just popping these pieces in. Might even do maybe another one of those. I don't think you can ever have too much of foliage coming out from underneath. Look at that. Cute. Okay, so let's glue these ones in too. Lynn saying it's a slow kind of day, rainy and cool. I know. It's quite nice. Definitely a great crafting day. I do really need to get myself a bit sorted though. All right, so that, and maybe another one of those in there. Just in there, like that. Okay, so we've got our cute stockings here that we can pop on here. And I think I'm going to pop one down and one popped up. So I think I'm going to glue this one down. That wink of Stella was a great idea. It really has made that stocking so cute. I think I'm just going to glue it that it sits over that ribbon a bit. So like that. And then this one here, I think I'll pop up onto some dimensionals. Hey, Jade. Now I have my other daughter on here. Hello, Jade. So I've had Jordan, Jade, and Denny Lee. So my family's all on here. Are you all at lunch? Or is it just a slow kind of day and you're at work and going, oh, mum's on live. I better go and check her out. Okay, so I'm just going to do that one there like that. We've got the cute little bow. So the bow I'm just going to glue on with some liquid Tombow. It's going to go there like that. Okay. And you know what would really, really make that look so much better? I don't know whether I can find them that quick, but if I had some of my red rhinestones, can I find them? Can I find them? Maybe not. Every time you try to find something, it's very... Oh, I have holiday rhinestones here. Aha! We'll use the holiday rhinestones. All right, so I think we need to pop some of these around. There, we might even use the green, would be good. And red there. And we could use some around a bit. Everybody loves a bit of bling. Okay. So how easy was that card? Okay. But you can see the beautiful texture that you get by putting the tone on tone colors. So very, very easy and quick to do. So let's make, do you want to make a second one? Let's make another one. Okay. I want to use this die. I love this star. I've got a couple of stars here. So I want to use these because they're super cute. This one, I wonder have I got foil here though that I can do that with. That one and that one. Okay, let's pop that aside. Let's get a traditional white card base. So this is our basic white thick. Yeah, I was trying to find the red rhinestones, but couldn't find them. In all the flurry of trying to look, couldn't find them. All right, so we've got this gorgeous star that we can do stamp-wise. Okay, so we have a couple of stars in here. All right, let's do this. We'll mount that one up on a block. And we might do that in cherry cobbler. Okay, let's bring in this. I'm going rogue now. Instead of casing out of the catalogue, I'm now going rogue. Is that all right? Hey, Marcy, how you going? Thanks for joining. The coloured base that I did on that one was the Evening Evergreen. So the brand new in colour, Evening Evergreen. All right, so seeing I haven't used this one, let's smoosh that off as well, just to make sure we've got no coating on there. And I feel like I want a scrap piece of paper just to protect my pierce mat so I don't get anything on it. All right, so I'm going to ink that up. And I feel like I want to do some stars coming down through here. And I'm twisting them around so that I'm getting them at different stages. So we're going to do that. And I think I might do some up through here as well. So we'll go like that. Like that. And maybe just like that. Okay, so we've got some stars happening there. Now there's some cute little stars in here. that we might be able to do. And I think I might do them. We might even stick to the colour sequence that they have with the Sahara sand. So let's try. It can be one of my swap cards, and so could this one be. I'm just playing around. So we've got Sahara sand here. So we've got some cute little stars that we can pop around. Okay, maybe some up in there. They're cute. As I said, I am going rogue here. I don't really have a plan. I'm just going with the flow. Like that. Maybe some up there. And maybe some just in that little corner there. Look at that. Okay. How cute is that? This is just simple stamping. Hey, Shona, how you going? Simple stamping here, people. All right, so we have that. Now, I think what I want to do is, hopefully, I'm just wondering whether I've got, bear with me and I'll see if I can find some foil. Do I have foil? Probably not. It's there. No. Oh, okay. Look what I have here. Look at that. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this a totally different way. I'm going to cut the solid stars out of the gold, and you'll see why here in a minute. All right, so let's trim that in half. So let's just do that in 3. Okay, let's bring in the mini cut and emboss. I want to cut, I need to close up my ink, don't I? Hey Carol, how are you going? Okay, so let's just do the solid stars in this beautiful metallic paper that we have. So I'm going to do gold one there and another one just there. Okay, we'll run that through. It is, I don't know whether I've got it on the back of the pack here. No, I don't think I do. It's the metallic sheets, the gold metallic sheets. You get the pinky color, and yeah, no, I don't have the. If anyone knows what it is, plenty of stars for a star. Thanks, Vin. If anyone knows what the metallic sheets are called, can someone type it into the comments, please? You know, it's always the way. As soon as you do a live video, your brain goes to mush. You just can't remember. You just can't remember what the name of something is. All right, so we're just going to, we've got some gorgeous stars here. Okay. Now, I'm also going to take the intricate dies, these ones here. And I think I'm going to grab a piece of, I wonder whether I've got some cherry cobbler down under there. Do I have? That looks like cherry cobbler. Okay. Yep, and it's small enough to fit through there, so that's awesome. All right, so I'm going to do these stars now in my cherry cobbler. So these are the intricate stars. I probably should be cutting these upside down. Carol, back in lockdown, I know. It's not good, is it? But we just have to take our time. Look at these. How awesome is that? Look at that. And then we've got this one here. Oh, they cut very nicely. And you can see I just have to poke all the little pieces out and it's just falling out of it. That just sliced through that like butter. Beautiful. Okay, and we've got that one there. All right. Which one? It is the rose and gold metallic on page 135 of the catalogue. Thank you, Elfie. Elfie knows what it is. 139 of the catalogue. Do you want me to see if we can find that? 139 of the catalogue. Let me see. 139. Nope. Not on 139. Oh, 135. Sorry. 135 of the catalogue. There. It's these ones down here in the corner here. And they are called Gold and Rose Gold Metallic Specialty Paper. 156844. That's the item code there. 156844. They're gorgeous metallic sheets. They're very fibrous though. So sometimes cutting intricate dies out is a little bit hard. But see, look what I'm going to do. See? Doesn't that look super cute? Look at that. Okay, so to glue these on, I'm going to use my awesome sponge technique with my liquid glue. I've just stuck my die packet together there. All right, so let's pop those in there so I don't lose them. All right, there. I'm getting myself in such a mess here. Let's move that over there. We've got the card base there so I don't lose it. Got a couple of little leafy bits here that I might end up using. I don't know. You never know. All right. So now I'm going to use my little trick. So I've got a sponge here. I've got a craft mat, one of our silicone craft sheets. And these are super, super awesome. If you don't have one of these in your craft room, you need to get one because they are really, really awesome. Oh, you think that you should get them? Yeah, they are awesome. They're beautiful color. And the rose gold is gorgeous as well. Beautiful, lovely, a little bit like Blushing Bride. Okay, so we're going to do that, and I'm going to turn over these intricate die pieces and just sponge some glue on. And then I just pick that up and pop that onto my star. And that way I'm not getting glue everywhere, but it's going to glue down really nicely onto my star. Just like that. Look at that. So I'm going to do the same thing with this little one. So dab a bit of glue on the back. Okay, and then glue it onto that gold star. Super easy. You could use our adhesive sheets, but honestly, that's how I glue it. Easy. Yeah, it probably would stick to the metallic, Elfie, because it's got a backing to it, because you're going to put the adhesive sheets on the backing. It's a bit shiny. It could, yeah. I just tend to use that technique. So much easier. No mess in crafting. It's creativity in motion. You think? Okay, so I'm thinking this. I think I might actually even do that. And then I'm thinking I need something like or some gold twine, or I know. Maybe I should use that ribbon again, and maybe even just like that, a couple of strips in underneath. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so where are my scissors? There. Let's just do a couple of strips of ribbon. All right, so one strip there. That could be a bit long. I think I'm going to do 2 strips of ribbon. Like that. And then, or do I want to do it like that? No, I like them like that. Hey, Kathy, how you going? All right, so for my ribbon, I think I'm going to cut them down a little bit shorter. That one. And that one. Okay, yeah, just a little bit shorter. That looks better. Okay, I'm just going to do Seal Plus, and I'm just going to run Seal Plus in 2 strips through there and just pop my ribbon into that. Could help if I popped my ribbon down into that. Just like that and like that. Okay. And my star's going to go over the top, so that looks cute. Do I want to use some of these leafy bits coming out from underneath the star? Oh, that could look good too. Let's pop some dimensionals on the back of that one. I think the angle does look good, Elfie. I agree. Okay, so we're going to go like that with our star. Then we're going to pop that one up on dimensionals as well, because we can. Okay. And that is going to sit just there like that. Okay. Do I want some green leafy foliage coming out from in behind? I think it looks cute. What do you think? You love the stars? Do you think I need the green foliage in behind? I like it. I'm now looking for a sentiment to see what I can put on here. Let me see what's in there. I feel like I just want to do the Noel. Cheers from our home to yours. May your days be merry and bright. Val saying she doesn't like. Jenny saying yes. Karen saying I like the leaves. Jeannie saying I like the leaves. Val says she doesn't like the foliage. Do you know what, Val? You can do anything in crafting. All right. So I think I'm going to do. I think I just like the word Noel, and I think I'd like to put it on there. Or even just down there. Oh, I think I'm going to do it in cherry cobbler on white. Whisper white. Where's some whisper white? Here. Let me get my pierce mat again, wherever I put it. There it is there. Okay, let's do this word Noel. And I think I'm going to fussy cut it. Okay, so let's ink that up in Cherry Cobbler. Ink it up in Cherry Cobbler. I'm going to use my scrap paper and smoosh it because we haven't used it before. Okay, so Noel down here. Noel. Oh, they're stamping beautifully. All right. We are going to fussy cut. Put some of my rubbish in the bin. Okay. Let's just fussy cut around. So once again, moving your cardstock, not your scissors. And I think the thing is too, not being too, like being quite gentle holding it. I think I'm going to go up in there as well. Is that being eager? It probably is, but in saying that, it's going to make the word Noel stand out more. And should I go up into that bit there? Oh no, that looks all right. Noel. I think I want it down here. I want to cut up in there as well. We need to sorry, did you see I just went really quiet? Because I was concentrating on cutting. Who that's watching hates fussy cutting? It is pretty lettering on the Noel, isn't it? See, and now that I've cut that bit out, I feel like I want to cut a little bit out in there too. Just to make it look a little bit more authentic. It's a little bit ambitious for a live video, but it looks a little bit better with that cut out. All right, so we could use a little bit of our green ribbon to put the Noel on? What do you think? I think I'm going to do that. I think I want to do just a little bit of the green ribbon. Karen says she hates fussing. Carol Kendall said not her favorite thing to do. Val says she always cuts something off inadvertently, and then Kathy says she loves it, that it's relaxing. So there you go. All right. I'm going to pop a little bit of Seal Plus on the back of my ribbon, if I can get it to run, which I did. I'm just going to pop my seal ribbon, my ribbon in under there. In under there. Like that. And then I'm going to pop my Noel on there. Noel. Cute. All right. And then I think just some bling again. So we will do, I'm thinking I'm going to go the gold ones this time. Let's go gold, just to bring out that gorgeous gold look. There, there, and there. What do you think? Yes, the ribbon does make it stand out more, doesn't it? Lynn says she doesn't mind if it's not too fussy. All right. So there you go. There's 2 quick cards. Oh, I didn't put my green leafy bits on. Hang on, people. The leafy bits are falling off. We need to put them in. I nearly forgot them. Okay, so let's pop a bit of glue on that. I think the leaf parts just set it off. I probably need to move that gem that I just put there because it doesn't need to go there because the leaf's going to cover it up. Let's move it. Let's move it up to there. Okay, let's get these 2 stuck in there. One there. And one just in there. I think that's good. Look at that. There you go. Beautiful. No worries, Michaela. Thanks for joining. Can I try it without the foliage? Too late, Lynn. Didn't see your comment. Did the foliage anyway. All right, so now I'm just going to create a couple of inserts for these cards. So I'll just grab some of my white cardstock and cut some inserts. Okay. Because we need to not have naked cards, that's for sure. Okay, that. And that one. Okay. So now, with my inserts, I'm just going to bring some of the out the front to the inside. So for this one with the stars, I'm going to grab that scrap piece of paper again. I think what I'm going to do with the stars is I'm just going to ink up some cherry cobbler ink. And I'm just going to randomly stamp some stars down around that end, like that. I think that will do. And then I'm going to use my Sahara sand, where did I put that? Sahara sand ink has gone missing. Oh, there it is. Okay, just going to do some of those cute little stars in around it. Like that. Okay, so we've got Noel. What have we got here? Wishing you a joyful and Christmas and Happy New Year. That sounds good. So let's grab that out. We might ink that up in, I'm thinking Evening Evergreen. Yeah, you can't have unfinished cards. Can't have naked cards without anything on the insert. For sure. Wishing you a joyful Christmas and a Happy New Year. So we'll pop that on the insert of that one. Okay, so that's that one done. Cute. Okay, this one here, I'm thinking we need to put some stockings on it, I assume. Let's do evening evergreen stocking. I might do one there. The other stocking, which is there. Oh. There. And this one here. Look at that. Cute. All right, and I think that's all I'm going to do for that one. I'm just going to pop that to the insert. So what have we got? Carol saying, I'm always using things and misplace them 5 seconds later. I know. We all do it. It's part and parcel of crafting. Oops. And I nearly put the insert in upside down, so that was lucky. Okay. So there you have 2 really quick, easy Christmas cards. Perfect for Christmas in July. Might just score that one there so it will sit a lot better. Score that card. Okay. There you have it. So 2 quick and easy Christmas cards using the awesome Tidings and Trimmings stamp set. And using our evening evergreen, I think it's going to be a really, really popular colour for our Christmas crafting. I really, really do. The evening evergreen is really, really a gorgeous deep green colour. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon in a little bit of live crafting. I hope you enjoyed it all. And oops-a-daisy, I'm just trying to get back onto me there. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I had a great time crafting with you and having a bit of a chat with you this afternoon. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button down in the bottom right-hand corner. If you're watching back on the replay and this is the first time you've watched, please feel free to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I always love hearing from people, even on the replay. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to pop it into the comments. If you wanted to shop for anything that I have used today, these items are available in my online store. And as you can see down in the bottom, it says my website, stampingwithdonnag.com. You can always shop with me there. Or if you prefer to shop with a person online over the phone, you can always give me a call and I would be happy, more than happy to place an order for you over the phone if you're not confident with using the internet. So I need to let you know we do have a designer series paper sale this month, which is really, really super awesome. Some of our papers have been reduced by 15%. So if you are a designer series paper person that loves patterned paper, then by all means jump onto my online store because you will see some awesome deals over there on our shopping page. You can also find me stampinup.com.au demoid 4015730. But it's easy just to go to my website and place an order on my website or give me a call, because as I said, I would be more than happy to be able to place an order for you over the phone. The other thing is also if you wanted to purchase any of that designer series paper at a discount, but also join a crafty community and get your products at a discount, you may want to think about joining my Wild Heart Crafters team. There's quite a few of my Wild Heart Crafters on here today, so thank you very much for supporting me. And we are an awesome bunch of women all over Australia, and we have an awesome time crafting. And it's not about selling products, it's about being able to buy your products at a cheaper price and being able to be a part of a crafting community. So if you wanted to be a part of that, the deal is that you get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. So if you're interested in that, you can put some of the designer series paper that are on sale, you can put that into your starter kit right now. So if you wanted to ask me more questions about joining Stampin' Up and what's involved, part and parcel of joining Stampin' Up too is you get to receive my Global Creative Project tutorial bundle, which it's 12 top demos around the world, bringing you a PDF tutorial and a matching video for their PDF every month. My team get that for free. I give it to them for free, so they get access to it. I email it out, and I haven't emailed anyone's tutorials out just yet. I will get to it, hopefully today. If not, maybe tomorrow I will get to that and email that out. But my team get access to anything that I do exclusive. My Stamps Club videos, the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle. We get to craft once a month in our monthly team meetings. It's a super, super, Val's saying, love our team and being a part of such a character group that keeps me sane and happy. And that's what it's about. It's about being a part of a great crafty community. So I hope you've enjoyed that Christmas in July little crafting episode there today. And until next time, everybody, stay safe, happy crafting. And I will not be live on the weekend because I have my last retreat on the weekend. So hopefully I'll be bringing you some live videos next week, because my brand new products should be arriving on my doorstep on Monday morning. So hopefully I will be able to, oh, never mind. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you some videos next week of brand new awesome things that are coming in our July to December mini catalog, so commonly known as the holiday catalog. And if you're interested in that, you can actually order. We're ordering right now out of that brand new catalog. And I know I did do a video the other day of product and everyone said, how have you got that already? But as an incentive trip earner, we actually did get some of the product sent to us out of the brand new catalog already. So I have had a chance to play with some of the new things. So catch me next week. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the notification that I've gone live next week when I'm bringing you all those brand new products. Everyone have a lovely day. I hope you're inside crafting and having a wonderful